sure you're accommodated, what you need, and we're going to get a chance to talk about some of that today. So
Good.
welcome
Thank you
back.
very much, and thank you very much. And politics is tough, and it's in many cases not a very nice world, but it is a nice world today, and I appreciate very much a transition that's so smooth. It'll be as smooth as it can get, and I very much appreciate that, Joe.
You're welcome. Thank you all. Make sure.
And just like that, a monumental moment in history, Donald Trump and Joe Biden shaking hands and promising a very safe and proper transition of power. Now, I just saw a report saying that that little exchange that they had secretly, or not secretly, where they were whispering back and forth, they were both laughing and joking about how the media is pretty crazy. So again, this is a very, very big moment in history. We know how a lot of people feel about Donald Trump. We know how a lot of people feel about the Joe Biden-Kamala situation, but I think in general, everyone can agree that we just want a proper transition, we want a safe transition, and we want everybody to work together, because at the end of the day, we are all Americans and we all want what's best for the country. Now, as I think a lot of the media members were trying to at least ask a question or try to get a dig in there, as you guys can see, towards Joe Biden's end of term here, he's starting to joke around with the press, and I think he's starting to realize, look, it's up. I'm gonna go be sitting on the beach here very soon. I still have to run this country just for like another month, but after this, it's up to Donald Trump to run this country. But my point is, even Joe Biden, I think, is just trying to avoid all of the drama and all of the agitation that the media is trying to bring between these two. And the last thing I want to point out is, I think a lot of people are asking, well, are we going to see Kamala Harris? Are we going to hear from Kamala Harris? She just recently had a parade where everybody welcomed her with open arms. Again, let us remember that Joe Biden is the current president. Even though we saw a lot of hype behind Kamala Harris and all that, Donald Trump is really under no obligation to even have to shake her hand or really have to do anything with her. But I just wanted to point out, it'll be interesting to see on whether or not we will actually witness Kamala Harris be a part of this transition, or at least speak to the public as far as Donald Trump, because we know what she said before. We know how she feels about Donald Trump, and we know how she feels about Trump supporters. So again, let's look out and see if Kamala Harris will be in the public eye as far as this transition process.